So Trapler Ross pulls up to Aunt Hefe's court date. I seen a few different people doing this. Shout out my girl Angie. She pulled up to. I don't think Aunt Jefe likes any of that. I seen Aunt Jefe make a video about Angie pulling up to the court date. I know a lot of that is just like public or whatever. You could just get in. But Trapler Ross, Harry Potter is known for making hour-long documentaries on shit he don't know nothing about. So I'm pretty sure Aunt Jefe wouldn't pump to see his ass. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman. I before the E. Man, golly. I don't know, y'all. Remember that, and we back with another video. New video. Shout out all my good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all. You know it. You know it. And we bike, man. I guess this was the Monday show or something. I don't know. My brother told me Munchie was on the Monday show, but then I pulled up, and then it was this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to No Jumper for the clip. But Harry Potter pulled up to Aunt Hefe's court date. Don't think he was pretty pumped about that again. Like I mentioned, my girl Angie from Street TV and shit, she pulled up there. He was not too happy about that, you know. So I know damn well he ain't happy about seeing Harry Potter ass in his court date. Now, if this your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this your first time to the channel, shame on you. Shame on you. Let's see if Trapler Ross uses any of this information to make like a truthful documentary or whatever. I don't know though. But we about to get to it.
Hey, you had touched on this briefly. I want you to see if you can maybe expound on it a little bit more. You said that you seen Aunt Jefe today. What updates can you give us to bro?
Yeah, I saw Aunt Jefe in court today, man. I think he looked a bit surprised to see me there, but I popped up for his hearing. It seemed like, I would say it's maybe heading in a positive direction. So they basically said that there's some new evidence. It sounds like some digital evidence, video, photo. I'm not 100% sure. They didn't say what it was, but they said that he's requesting to have a laptop brought to him, I guess in his cell or, you know, at where he's being held at, so that he can actually review some of that footage with his lawyer. He was there with his lawyer. He was there with his co-defendant, him and his Cody. They had their own separate lawyers, but they were appearing together. It didn't seem like there was animosity between them, but it was like they each had their own lawyer over their shoulder dealing with the situation. So I don't know exactly.
I'm gonna tell you this, Jefe. I don't know how it's looking, to be honest with you, because I don't be wanting to be on them calls so much. This is being recorded. I don't be wanting to be on them so much, but I be talking to Jefe. Jefe good, you feel me? And he in good spirits. He don't sound like he down at all. Nigga crack jokes, he be laughing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He sound like he good. I don't necessarily know how it's looking, you know, but he sounds good for the record. Just, you know, anybody who want to know
what that means. But the other aspect that was interesting is they set another hearing for August the 6th, and they actually said that hearing, they're going to cover a couple of things, including following up with the application for bail. They're trying to get the bail, I believe, for Ant lowered, and the judge said, I'll hear your argument for lowering the bail, but be warned, because this is such a serious charge of murder, I could actually make the decision to say actually no bail at all. So he got an opportunity on August 6th to make his argument for bail. He's going to be able to review that evidence. Hopefully that works in his favor.
That's good news.
That was the latest update.
Okay.
But, you know,
like
he seemed in good spirits. He didn't seem down or anything. He seemed like very serious, taking it very serious, really locked in, paying attention to what was going on. So, man, hopefully we get some good results for Ant coming soon, man.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tight if he could end up getting bail. Because, I mean, man, do y'all have anything like any hard evidence on this man to where you making his bail $2 million? And like, where's the gang? Where's gang, bro, when you need them? Where's gang when you need them? Niggas can't come up with $200K to walk out that month. That's hot. That's the way that I look at it. Like, damn, fool. Like, where's all the niggas who folks be looking out for and this, that, and the other? Like, just can't figure out 200. Y'all niggas don't got a crib or something to get this nigga up out of there. for the time being while he fight this this case. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I mean, like the fact that there's a prospect for bail and
Right, that'd be
a very
great.
good chance. And I mean, per my understanding, I don't know, like most people are going to have their own lawyer, especially on like a case of this severity, regardless. Sometimes it could be at times even like considered a conflict.
Exactly.
They're both being
The deals are conflicting, and then you're, agreeing to terms that compromise your other client, all that type of stuff.
And that's not, you can't give somebody preferential treatment over the other, like just on some basic ethics of, I'm not going to say, I don't know what the proper,
I think that
That definitely seems like it's a conflict of interest, having two people, having one lawyer represent two people. Now, I don't know if this has happened before. I don't be in courts or nothing like that, but that should sound like a conflict of interest. What if you trying to negotiate something for one and can't get that for the next one? Like, I don't know. That just don't sound like you would want to have your own lawyer. But then comes into play when niggas trying to do something for their side, but y'all both fighting it together or whatever, but you trying to do something on your side and it might look away on the other side. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. This is a crazy ass situation for real. For nobody to know nothing that went on in a what is this, like this is a CCTV era. Everything is heavily surveilled. Everybody got a camera phone. This and that. For you to not have any evidence that I know of, you see all the court papers, everything. They don't say nothing about having no evidence of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, 2 milli bail, and you really like, you know what I'm saying? That's why niggas say somebody snitching. I don't know if I'm snitching or nothing, but that's crazy.
really
the
is. It's like
protocol
the
of-
ethics of being an attorney, whatever.
what's it called, jurisprudence, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, so.
Whatever
Any-
Latin words.
Yeah, whatever. I'm probably using it out of context, but regardless, I'm just saying, like, I don't think that that doesn't, in case anybody's gonna like cling to that doesn't indicate that there's a conflict, as you did say yourself.
Yeah, a lot of people have said different things, but I'll be waiting for an update. Hopefully I'll attend more dates. I've been going to the courthouse a lot recently. I've been at the David trial on my second channel. I know Brick Baby's got a hearing coming up. I was going to attend his hearing last month, got delayed. I believe at the end of this month he's having a hearing. Obviously he's got this situation with this plea, and it's maybe not worked out the way that he wanted it to. He's trying to kind of make a maneuver with that. So I'm hoping to keep the No Jumper community updated on any hosts that get put on the bench. I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna find out what's going on in the court. I see Ant.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
actually,
right.
Like,
Has
I'm
that
not
given,
gonna lie, that's incredible.
Has that given
That's not, with all due respect to me, that's not amazing. Niggas ain't doing this out the kindness of their heart or nothing. Niggas is doing this for their own benefit. And rightfully so. Like, and Jefe, Brick Baby, especially that David dude, he's a creep, homie. He's a creep. You could do whatever, but we not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated. Nah, you trying to build a script out, gang. We know what's going on. You about to make the coldest script on Jefe. I remember when Jefe got locked. Nigga thumbnail was Jefe looking like nigga kingpin on that shit. Niggas in the background and all. I'm like, come on, fool. You not trying to update nobody. Ari? Stop lying, Ari.
you like a different perspective about like the legal system, like being like face to face and seeing how it goes down?
For sure, man. If anything, it's like, I mean, when I first went to the David trial, that was the first American trial I'd been to, and it was just surreal to me. All this stuff I've heard about David and his crimes and the crazy shit. Just seeing him get brought into the court in his shackles, it was just this crazy moment. It felt like everyone in the courtroom for his first court date was like, whoa, that's really him.
Yeah.
He really here
It's
in
like
shackles,
surreal, yeah.
facing these charges. He was out for months.
Oh,
and
that's
finally-
Jeffrey Dahmer. He's right in
This
front of us.
generation, yeah.
Like,
This
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
most heinous crime a celebrity in Hollywood's arguably ever committed.
done in
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
Like,
history.
arguably worse than
I don't know. OJ was crazy. The OJ shit was crazy. He went on a chase and all kind of. You know what I'm saying? David was doing dances on TikTok. All that shit. I think he was doing TikTok dances. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Gang. I don't know.
OJ as far as like the victim being so innocent, but
No, it's worse.
Right.
yeah, I would say
Minor.
worse, a minor.
It's worse.
But like,
It's a minor,
it's definitely made me really respect the American justice system, because when I was getting into it, I was like, oh, can I actually get into the trial? Like, is it going to be easy? Are they going to
Buddy allegedly killed a minor. I don't know what he did or didn't do, but it looked like he did it. I think he did it, right? But is that worse than OJ? OJ killed his wife and her homie or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I mean, he didn't, right? By the law, he didn't. But he killed 2 people. He killed 2 people. I don't know. I think the kid shit just overrides everything, huh?
Let me in. I'm not from here. I wasn't born here. But as I've learned more about it, it's like it's your right as a citizen, but also as somebody in America to follow the transparent, open system of justice. They can't hide that in secret. They can't say we're having an Aunt Jefe hearing and no one can come in here.
They said no red coats allowed.
Right? Like it's like
show us your papers.
It's your right. It's your right to just go and find out what's going on with justice. They can't sweep it under the rug. And if anything, I have like so much respect for the American system. Not all countries are like that. You know, there's a lot of closed door things that go on in England. Some trials don't take place without even a jury.
That's what I was going to say.
Really?
What's the primary? Yeah. What's the primary difference in your observation?
I don't know about the respect for out here, because this is the thing. You can see whatever you want to see on them cameras and in that courtrooms, but there's so many politics that go into these cases that you do not see in courtrooms. So it's like, oh, like due process, like, yeah, you get to see it and they let you see what they want you to see of it. But you don't get to see everything. You're not privy to everything. So I don't know. But I don't know how they do it across the pond. You feel me?
Between the American and British justice system.
I mean, the English justice system's way more formal. So, like, I'll give some context. When I was like 17, 18, I wanted to be a lawyer. And I started going to criminal cases in the UK because you can observe in certain levels of court. And I've been to like observe in like murder cases, R-word cases, like some real gruesome stuff. But there's a lot of stuff depending on the severity of the crime. Some crimes you might not get a jury and it will be decided by a magistrate, which is like 3 sort of like judges, but they're not judge level, like 3 very legally educated people from the community. And it's like you'll hear your case in front of these 3 magistrates and they're just going to decide like guilty.
So they're like the judge, jury, and
okay, that's bunk. Okay, I understand what he's saying, because that's bunk. That nigga said 3 people who pretty good at law or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They got your fate in their hands. That's crazy. Didn't know that's how things was out there. You know what I'm saying? That nigga said 3. Let's run that back. Said 3 people who know law pretty good. Some shit, what?
Murder cases, R-word cases, like some real gruesome stuff. But there's a lot of stuff depending on the severity of the crime. Some crimes you might not get a jury and it will be decided by a magistrate, which is like 3 sort of like judges, but they're not judge level, like 3 very legally educated people from the community.
3 very legally educated people from the community. I don't know. That sounds crazy. I don't know if they need a formal education or what. He said they pretty high, so maybe they do. But I'm like, what? That shit sound crazy.
And it's like you'll hear your case in front of these 3 magistrates, and they're just going to decide. They're just going to decide, like, guilty.
So they're like the judge, jury, and
guys in the pub,
literally,
like,
right? And then it's like in the UK, you know, you're getting people locked up for tweets and all type of shit. So it's like I really respect the American justice system. You have the right to a fair trial, for it to be public, a speedy trial, a jury of 12 of your peers. I'm like, this is I like this type of shit is why America's
if
great.
it's carried out that way, which sometimes it isn't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure, compared to other countries.
Yeah.
I get what he's saying though about how they do it where he from. That's wild. But just like Moose said there, you know, if they do it that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. half the trials that we own as minorities, it don't be a jury of our peers. A jury of your peers, that's like semantics, gang. They just mean Americans, right? They just mean Americans. Because it's not a jury of your peers. It's not a jury of people who are from where you're from or understand your environment or anything. It's people who don't got nothing to do with nothing, just random people. Again, you know how they do jury duty. You ever been summoned to jury duty? Like, it just be random people. Motherfuckers don't even want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a jury of your peers, that shit's questionable.
And I really respect it, man. And it's been humbling to see them situations. Also, you know, I've seen other people waiting for certain cases. I see other people getting their hearings and And it kind of makes you realize, like, damn, that shit. I'm gonna abide by the law. I don't want to be in the orange jumpsuit talking with my lawyer trying to find out how I'm gonna get bail. You know,
He has some other people. Yeah,
man.
Life.
But free up all the no jumper hosts, man.
Free the guys.
So basically, like, yeah, free the guys 1,000%. But it's far more like stricter. Like everything seems more severe. Would you say, like dealing with the English court?
Yeah, I mean, it's super formal as well. A lot of it's based on royalty. So it's like, all of the top lawyers, they're called they used to be called Queen's Counsel, but then she died. So now it's the King's Counsel. It's like they're sort of the King's Counsel, like they're retained by the King. It's like they wear wigs. It's
I was going to say
formal.
they got to have them Johns on, huh?
Yeah, literally, they got to wear the wigs. Like, I worked, I interned for a really high level lawyer in the UK for a period when I was 18, when I wanted to go into law. And it was so serious. Like, bro, if I did anything wrong, I was admonished. There was a whole thing. She would wheeled around a case with her wig in it. It was like, where's the wig? One time, I went to the wrong room. I went missing with the wig. It was a disaster. So it's mad formal. It's mad old school Victorian. And the way I feel like people talk more informal, it's way easy to understand what's going on in the American courts. Whereas in the UK, they be talking some of that old timey English.
It's like some Shakespeare shit.
So formal. And also as well, I guess in some courts here, they do the thing where it's like all rise. But in the LA court, you ain't got to rise for the judge. You ain't got to stand up. But in the UK,
They still say it though, right?
Nah.
Oh, they don't even say it no more?
They're just like, you're in the presence of the judge. She kind of takes command of the courtroom, but you don't have to rise. Whereas in the UK, it's mad formal. If you don't stand at the right time, you're in trouble. They might throw you out.
So. Yeah, you better be with them.
Get your ass up.
Well, that's that. Free Jefe, man. Seem like he ain't do nothing again. I talked to Jefe just last night, low key. You feel me? And like I said, bro's in good spirits. He don't seem like a nigga who down with $2 million bail. You know what I mean? We'll see what goes on with all this. Hopefully he could get that bail, fight this from the outside, especially if you don't got nothing to do with it. Because again, I haven't heard of any evidence. Everything that we hearing is from No Jumper or Racker Hunter. You know what I'm saying? I believe he spoke one time to No Jumper about the case or whatever. And the way he talked about it, I'll never forget, because it just seemed not like faux confidence. It seemed like real confidence. You know what I'm saying? I even spoke to him. I spoke to him privately after everything that happened. And he just I'm just not worried because, bro, they got me in here for a body, bro. And I don't have nothing to do with nobody. So it's nothing for me to worry about. So all you can do is take a nigga word at that. You know what I mean? He's saying, and he don't sound worried to me. That nigga been creating more content than you niggas free. For surely more content than me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But it is summertime for those of us who's free. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even been on it like that. But that nigga ain't been working. But shout out No Jumper for the clip and all that. And again, we gonna see what comes of this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She's working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever it is. Make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, though, man. It's crazy because I think about Jefe and the content that he would provide for certain people, because certain people's channel run solely off of Jefe. So it's like, golly, I wonder how that's going. But y'all let me know what y'all think about all this in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.